Hey everyone, welcome back to Origami Canada. Happy Lunar New Year! Year of the Bunny. That's why we're learning these models today. And you can see this model actually uses a double color design. So you can see the inside of the year is one color. And I'll be showing you how to make one of these models today. I hope you have a great new year and I hope you enjoy this model. Let's get started. So I have a square sheet of paper here. As you can see, the front is white, the back is pink. So I want my bunny to be white on the outside and the inside of the year is pink. So to do that, we will start on the pink side. So let's get started by folding this sheet of paper in half into a rectangle like this. Now a tip I'll give you is make sure you're lining up all the edges and all the corners before you place the fold. So we first fold it in half into a rectangle. We unfold it. Now you see a crease in the middle here. So you want to fold both of the edges right on that crease. You really want to line everything carefully. So the same thing on the other side. And I am going to do the next step. So after you have something like this, you have a door shaped. So now you want to fold 4 of the corners to the middle line here. So again, try to align it the best that you can. And another tip I'll give you is you can use your nails to kind of scratch this fold. So same thing here. Okay, so we have like this arrow pointy shape. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. All the same for the 4 corners. Okay, so our model looks like this. So we're gonna open up these 4 corners and we're gonna do an inside reverse fold. So I'll show you slowly how to do this and then we'll repeat the same step for every 4 corner. So we're gonna open up this flap a little bit and then you see the crease that you made here, this crease. Essentially you wanna open the flap and push this part in. Right on that crease like this. The inside should look like this. Okay. I'll show you again slowly on this one. So again, we open it up, we push this triangle, we push it in like this according to the crease we already had, and then we close it back. Okay, the same thing here. So I open it up. This big triangle, we want to just fold it in like this. And this corner, we have to pinch it, okay? Just copy what I'm doing and you'll eventually get it. It might be a little bit challenging in the beginning, but don't worry, you got this. Now the last one is the same. Again, we open it up. We pinch this corner here to push this large triangle in. And we got it. Okay, so our model looks like this right now. We're actually going to turn to the back of the model. We're going to fold these flaps towards the middle, and they actually should basically meet in the middle. If they don't, it's okay. It's a little bit off, then it's okay. They basically meet in the middle like this. So now we go back to the front and you should be able to fold these edges towards the middle line like this edge as well. Fold it towards the middle And you should see this vertical line here after this step. There's a vertical line here. Okay, so right now perhaps you're wondering, oh, this doesn't look like a bunny. But actually, if we lift the paper up and fold right along this edge, so we lift it up and literally fold it right on that crease that I was talking about. Or not crease, maybe edge. You can see a very obvious line here. Just fold right on that line and do this off the table. And you'll notice the head will come forward like this. So your model should look something like this after you fold on that edge. You see how these are the ears? And this is the head of the bunny. Okay, so we actually have something that's pretty close to a bunny. And you can see the shape come in already. Now we're gonna fold this in half, just bend it in half backwards. And we're gonna get something like this as our model. So the same on both sides. So something like this. The other side looks like this. Okay, so you're wondering now, the head is actually really flat. So how do we, as I showed you, how do we make this model, you know, the head looking more normal instead of this flat kind of looking position? So we actually, this is a really fun step. We actually grab the ears of the bunny like this, and we gently rotate the head. See how I'm doing it? Like gently grabbing the ears and rotating the head. It's pivoting the head, and we want to rotate it such that the bottom edge of this head is kind of horizontal with the bottom of the body. So we basically adjust our angle, and then we just push the part we pivoted and we lay it flat on the table. That's how we make the head in this more natural looking position. Okay, so now let's work on the nose. The nose is actually super easy. You go to the front of the model like this, and then you fold up a tiny triangle, like a tiny one, not too much, like this. And then you fold the model back. So a little cute nose here. Now let's work on the legs, and you can see the leg of the bunny is actually like coming forward, and to achieve this we're actually going to perform another reverse fold. But before that we want to crease it, so I'll show you how to do that. So we want to make a crease from this point here. We want to make a crease on that point, and we want to fold it such that this slant over here, so the back of the model, is gonna lay, you know, exactly in line with this horizontal edge. So it's gonna look something like this. So we're gonna fold it right on that corner, and we are going to fold it right on that edge, you see? And we're gonna, this part gets thick, so I encourage you to use your nail to really scratch this crease, okay? Now we're gonna open it back up. Now we have this slanted crease. What are we gonna do with this crease? Well, we are actually going to go to the back of the bunny. So let's just open it up from the back, and let's take a look at this crease. You see how, don't worry about the ears right now, but you see how there is a triangle shape almost here from the crease that you just made. We actually want to fold downwards or mountain fold both of these creases. The right one should already be mountain folded like this. We want to do the same for the left one. So we want to pinch this crease down. So mountain fold it like this. You see how you folded the triangle crease that you just made both in mountain fold. So again, we went from this crease, right? We open it to the back, and we created the mountain fold over here. So now if we try to close this model, so we, you know, mountain fold it and then close this in half again, the head will retain to its original shape. And now you'll find the legs, they came forward from inside the body basically. This is why we performed that reverse fold. But this is how the bunny legs actually came about. So now the weird thing about this bunny is that the back looks a little sharp, this part, right? So we can actually open the back like this, right? Go back to this fold that we just did. We can just fold in a tiny triangle on both sides, like this. This is to round the back of the bunny. And when we fold everything back together, you'll notice how we have a more round shape here. That's exactly what we want. A cute bunny is very fluffy and round. Now we just need to shape the model a little bit to make it look more three-dimensional and make it look a little more real. And it's pretty easy to shape this model. So let's first work on the ear. So we can fold the ears down first, like this, right? We fold them down. And then we put our finger in front of the ear where there's color. This is why I said we use this kind of paper. Like I have another one that looks like this, right? White on the inside of the ear, but this one I decided to go with pink. And so we want to reach for that layer and just open up this ear a little bit to make it look more three-dimensional. Same thing on this ear. Right? We pinch it a little bit to make it look more three-dimensional, like this. Okay? And then for the body, we can actually go from the bottom and then kind of use your finger to squeeze down the top a little bit to like puff it up almost, and then adjust the distance on the bottom, like the gap between these two legs. And you'll find that the bunny will actually stand very well on the table. And it's really cute for the office, or it's really cute thing for a kid to make. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this model. I hope you guys like it, and Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.